This was a cruel game that the rich used to amuse themselves by tormenting the poor. The man was publicly stripped by the train guards. A countdown timer was hung around his neck, and his arm was locked into a steel ring. In the next second, a small window was opened, and his arm was forced outside the train. Extreme cold at -100 degrees hit instantly. His screams lasted only a few seconds before they suddenly stopped. His flesh and blood had already been completely frozen. When the countdown ended, his arm was dragged back into the carriage. The guard raised a heavy iron hammer and prepared to carry out the execution in public. The poor people in the carriage could only lower their heads and endure it. They did not even dare to show anger, because at that time, the Earth had already entered an ice age. All the survivors were forced to crowd into a single train, but class hierarchy still existed. The rich lived at the front of the train and enjoyed endless luxury. The poor were packed into the rear and survived on disgusting black protein blocks. Even a single complaint led to torture. But when oppression reached its limit, resistance erupted. That day, the guards opened the carriage door as usual to distribute the black food. One man stepped forward. He had discovered a secret. The guards' guns had no bullets. To prove his idea, he rushed out of the crowd and pointed the gun at himself. The result proved he was right. In the next moment, the poor raised the metal pipes they had prepared in advance. They charged toward the closing carriage door with all their strength. The revolution began at that moment.